Hey guys, it's Corey with MSIGuy.com, where I help others find their purpose, discover their passions, and turn them into profits. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys 6 websites to self-publish your own book and obviously make a lot of money potentially out of it. So we're gonna get started today. The first one is Kindle Direct Publishing. Kindle Direct Publishing is owned by Amazon, and the website is www.kdp.amazon.com, and I will have all of the links down in the description below, so to make it easier for you. And Amazon owns the Kindle publishing platform, and you know Amazon has literally hundreds of thousands of existing customers with their credit cards on files. So, and you know, Amazon is one of those places where if you're just looking for something that it's hard to find or something you're shopping for, what you usually do, most of us just automatically go on Amazon and look for it. Well, that's the same thing you get when you publish your books to Amazon, because you got to remember, Amazon started off as focally a book place that sold books, and they just expanded to other products and services after that. But that's where, you know, if you want to get, you know, publish your first book, or you know, get out there and become a author, a published author, this is a great platform. And as far as the KDP, it pays up to 70% royalties on every sale, and that's in most countries. And a great part about this is that it's free to publish your book, and it takes less than 5 minutes. And your book can appear in a Kindle store worldwide within like 24 to 48 hours. So that is definitely a good one. Our next one is going to be Outskirts Press. Outskirts Press. That's another one. That's one that a lot of people don't know about, but it's very powerful, and they have a huge support staff that helps you you know, get your books out there, and they're considered a full service self-publishing and book marketing company. They help people write, publish, and market their books. You know, and what's good about them is they offer high quality and full service at a fraction of the cost of their competitors. You know what I'm saying? And the great thing about this one is that you get to keep 100% of your royalties. You also get to keep 100% of your book rights. So this is definitely a good one. Check that out there at outskirtpress.com. And it's a good one. They got a video on there to help you, you know, understand exactly what they do. So take a look at Outskirt Press, and I think you'll be happy with them as well. All right, our next one is going to be CreateSpace. Okay, now CreateSpace has been grabbing a lot of attention, and CreateSpace here is I think it's like an Amazon. It's a Amazon company. I may be wrong on that. Don't hold me to that. But what CreateSpace does is it's people go there to turn their Kindle ebooks or something like that into paperback books. So if you actually, you know, want to actually have a book that someone can hold in their hand, you might want to transition your ebook into a paperback, so you can do a video on like Facebook or something, and maybe do a giveaway, or maybe do a presentation with another product you're selling, and you establish yourself as a full-fledged certified credible author. Then you can actually turn that ebook into a paperback. So like I said, CreateSpace allows you to create a paperback book of your ebook, so it serves as a complement to your ebook form. All right, now you now have the ability to create a paperback on Amazon's KDP platform, but I advise using a CreateSpace because it's a lot more visual as far as the way you use it with the tools that they give you to use. It's a, you know, Amazon actually just got into actually allowing you to create a paperback on their platform. So, but CreateSpace has been doing it for a long time. So it's, and they're a lot more visual, a lot more intuitive, and a heck of a lot more user friendly than the Amazon Kindle platform. So I would go and check out their website and see if you would want to do a paperback of it. All right. So our next one is going to be Audible. Audible. Let's check Audible out. So Audible is and the website is audible.com. And Audible is actually an app that allows users to listen to their books in audio format. So this is one of them situations where, and I want you guys to understand that this is not competitors. This is just, if you're interested in writing a book, the different formats and options you have to bringing that book into fruition. So I don't want this to be a list of, this is the top one to do the same thing. This is the number two to do the same thing. No, this is just different options to bring your ideas that in your mind. Everybody has a book in them. Everybody has, most people have a dream of writing a book and being a self-published author. And this is just a combination of different options you have to bring that to life. So whether you want to just do a Kindle ebook and become an established Kindle ebook author, and a lot of people are making a hell of a lot of money just doing that, or you want to say, well, you know what, not only do I want to do my Kindle ebook, I want to also have a paperback, then that's where you come in there. And then I also want my book to be available for audio use, and using like something like Audible, because Audible, this is great for like the avid traveler. When I take trips, I like to drive a lot of places that I go, and I love Audible. I love to be able to instead of just listening to music, because the channels start changing when you get to different cities and states and stuff like that. I'd rather just go ahead on and download some books. Just put the books on. I get to learn something. If I'm gonna be driving 3, 4, 5, even more hours, I get to learn something. Or if I'm into fiction, I get to listen to a story in book and in form. And that's what Audible is great for. I also like to listen to audiobooks when I'm commuting to and from work. I also like to listen to audiobooks and things like that when I'm working out. So Audible is great for people that are interested in that. So that's a market for you. So if you want to write a book, and you might want to get it on Audible, so you can get more downloads, make more money. So that's where that comes from. And Audible allows you to download your favorite books and absorb them in the auto format. So that's basically what that's all about. So let's see what else we have. Our next one is going to be BookBaby. BookBaby. Okay. So BookBaby is another one. BookBaby's been around for a while, and they're www.bookbaby.com. And what does BookBaby ask? Well, BookBaby claims to have become the nation's leading self-publishing company. They believe in people-powered publishing, which means they have a crew of authors, poets, bloggers, and artists that are dedicated to helping aspiring as well as experienced and established writers self-publish successfully. So you might want to check them out. They're another one where you can bring your book into format, into paperback. They have an ebook distribution. As you can see, they actually help you get your book on Amazon, on places like Scribd, on Google Play for download. They do print on demand, as you can see. They print up books, obviously. They just have it. They help you market your book. There's just so many options you can do. So this is another one. This would be more like a CreateSpace, or maybe a collab between Kindle, KDP, and CreateSpace all into one. So check them out. That's a good one. That's what else we have. Our next one will be Lulu. All right, let's check out Lulu. Lulu is the world's first do-it-yourself online publisher. They have been providing free tools to publish, print, and distribute books around the world, I think since like 2002. something like that. So they've been around, and obviously they help you get your books to different places for you to get more exposure. The great thing about them is they pay out 80% of profits from printed books and 90% of profits from ebooks. So that's good. And you got to do your little homework and see which ones, because those numbers obviously they sound good, but you need to find out who's going to help you be, when you have technical issues and things like that, who's going to be the support and marketing, everything. These are the best. Obviously, there's hundreds of other ones out there, but I'm just going with the most um, well known, the ones that have the absolute best customer service, the easier to work with and stuff like that. So you can, but I wanted to make a little short list. So let's consider that the short list. And when your book sells, it is at that time they print and ship your book directly to your buyers. So there's no inventory cost. That's a great thing about Lulu as well. They only sell your book. They only print your book after there's an order taken. Remember, they help you market your book and things like that. So, and basically, a lot of them, especially these print-on-demand companies, that's what they do. They help you market it. Some are better than others, obviously, and this is the short list. But that's what they do. When your book get an order placed on it, then they will print it, and then at that time they ship it to your customer. All right. So, which is a great thing. And Lulu also report and track your sales from your book sales all across the world. So there's a lot of things. Obviously, they publish your book for free. They distribute it globally. They support you. They got a great customer support section. They teach you how to publish. They just have all kind of stuff. You just take your time. I don't want to take up too much time just going through it. I just wanted to make a list of what it is that you can get from these sites. So I think that that's probably our last one. But what I wanted to do is, if you're interested in writing a book, here's a great program. It's called K Money Mastery, and it's Stephen. I cannot pronounce his name to save me, but it's like Stephen Palomares or something like that. And he's the creator of K Money Mastery, and this is 2.0. When I first got involved, there was 1.0, and it was so phenomenal that he decided to add to it and make another revised version of this. And what he does is pretty much he teaches people how to every facet of creating their book, from writing it to getting writers to help you, to formatting, to marketing, to Facebook social marketing. I mean, as you can see, this is great. It's a great program for you to find. He helps you find a niche in the business that you should be writing on. He help you do keyword research because it's all about marketing. When you create or you're doing it, selling anything for the most part, it's about the marketing and the research and the marketing, which is the most important on getting, because think about it, in the music business, there's a lot of talented musicians that we'll never hear from because they don't know how to market themselves. But we have some crappy people that's doing music these days, and they're the hottest things in sliced bread because either themselves or someone around them is absolutely phenomenal at marketing them. So that's what you want. You want to get somebody to help you market, and that's what this program does. So you need to check it out. So like I said, he helps you, does keyword research, creating a title that sells. I mean, you got to think about it. Before you even dive into your book, you need a catchy title in order to make somebody even click on it to check it out. And that's what Stephen does in K Money Mastery. From that, designing the cover. Don't you want to make sure that your cover catches the person's attention, the title catches their interest, and then they click on? That's all part of the marketing, and it's a system. It's a system. It's science to making those things pop to get people to buy your book. Kindle creation, preparing your book for publishing, creating a KDB account, publishing your book. I mean, he goes as simple as just logging on to Kindle, KDP program and setting everything up. And you want to make sure you do that right. So I mean, there's just so much that he provides, and as you can see, he has resources. Even have coaching if you need a little bit more support. But I think you'll get all of you need just off of just the basic program. So if you want to check that out, I'm gonna leave the link down below in the description. I mean, you can't help but try. Check it out. See if it's something. There's something that you can do, or something you can teach, or a story within you that is craving to get out and be marketed to the masses. So outside of that, guys, I hope this was helpful to you. The 6 websites to self-publish your own book. Please like and subscribe for future videos.